Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream, and thanks Josie. I was going to ask if the audio levels are good because I've had to reset my hard drive since the last time we streamed, so you may have noticed we don't have the same music as before. So I had to redo my OBS stuff yesterday, all from scratch. So are we audible? Can you hear us over the game audio? Is everything good? Have I screwed anything up?
Speaking of good, I have a new microphone, which you may have heard on the fruit stream.
The game audio is a little bit loud.
Okay, I will turn that down. Yeah, we haven't streamed, like, actually to the Beaver House since, like, 3 or 4 months now, and fucking... The last stream we did, those guys did the fruit stream on April 1st, which I still haven't watched yet. And,
We streamed it on Twitch on May 27th, 1987, or 1942 or something.
Yeah, it was during World War II, recall.
Yeah, and then half a century later, I uploaded it on April 1st. Liam.
Oh, right, sorry, I thought I heard a weird sound coming from my computer, but it was nothing. Anyways, yeah, we did, like, the Legend of Banter anniversary stream, and that was the last thing I was a part of. But other than that, I've just been really busy with life and Lightstone and stuff like that, and we haven't had an opportunity to do anything.
Liam wanted me to stream the fruit stream from the Beaver House YouTube channel, but he gave me the wrong stream key, and I ended up streaming from Lightstone.
No, I gave the right stream key. It was just that I forgot to give you the login info for Restream, and Restream was still hooked up to Lightstone.
Liam, tomato, you still fucked something up.
Also, I am playing this game with the Duke. I bought the Hyperkin Duke controller a couple months ago.
Oh my god.
So, I love this thing.
Your Facebook post about that.
Yeah. I absolutely love this controller, and it's like... It's actually really comfortable to play with, but mostly because I have giant yaoi hands.
I wish I had money to spend on shitty game controllers.
Ah,
We all know
Barack!
you have big hands.
I want to buy an Alpha Grip 1 technically it's an ergonomic keyboard, but it's a game controller, so it's obviously it looks weird as crap and has a shit ton of buttons.
Wait, is that a freaking... Was that a spaceship? What,
Yeah.
What is this game?
He built a rocket and then it started well, not dive bombing, but just...
Okay, so Ganto.
Welcome to Bionicle Heroes GBA, where fucking Barrag are just common enemies.
So imagine everything wrong with Bionicle Heroes, the console and PC version. Now put that on a Game Boy and you got this.
Yeah, but it's even more wrong.
Yeah, because it's a Game Boy. And
Also, I'm playing as Pohatu.
See, the Game Boy Advance isn't sophisticated enough to put a first-person shooter on it, so you gotta get creative when you put it on. Also, Traveler's Tales has never it doesn't appear like they've ever had good luck with...
Traveler's Tales didn't make this.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Artaka says, the Duke, don't you mean the thick mode controller?
The Duke was before the thickness meme, so...
I mean, the Duke was before memes in general, so...
No, memes have always been around.
They've just never been called memes.
Yeah, and they've evolved and changed over centuries.
Now they're cancer.
Yeah, like, I made a joke about how DC has fucked up their movies so much that people are most excited and interested in seeing the movies that they either shouldn't have been making in the first place or that they thought they shouldn't have been making, like Wonder Woman. 60 years of memes should have told them that making an Aquaman movie would have been a bad idea. It almost won an Oscar, probably. I don't remember because the Green Book controversy is all I remember from the Oscars.
The fuck is the Green Book controversy?
Okay, so basically...
Ow.
So basically, for some reason, the Oscars decided to vote to nominate both the Black Klansman and another movie with the same premise to the Best Picture, and they gave the Best Picture winner to the shitty white person version of it.
Killer Yandere asked, did anyone tweet about going live? It should have automatically tweeted, did it not? From my account?
I'll check.
Hey,
Again, it's been a while since we've done this, so if it didn't automatically go out, that's on me.
I'm opening my Sodi. Let's see, 20 minutes into...
So apparently, from the people that have...
Wow, that Roxy froze in mid-teleport.
Yeah.
Said that Shazam was pretty okay.
Yeah, that's another movie that, like, it's like, okay, so...
Focus, hold on. Did the tweet go out or not?
No, it didn't.
Oh.
You gotta put that in.
Would you mind doing it then?
I've tweeted it.
Okay.
I don't have access to your account.
Fuck it. Tweet it through the Legend of Mananui account then. This is Bionicle related after all.
Like I need an excuse.
Yeah.
I tweeted out the link to a petition for fire ants that Ganto told me about, and nobody noticed.
So yeah, that Legend of Mananui account has been doing pretty well, huh, Josie?
Oh fuck, I did it wrong. I'm sorry, Ganto.
What?
Ganto, do you want to tell the viewers?
Did what? Wait.
We don't know what to talk about.
What?
We don't know what you did wrong.
You were saying he loudly. I assume that was what you were telling. But...
No, I said P because there was a P on the screen in
there's like a code
Torrid.
that starts with P, but Liam has to unlock the other letters.
Okay.
And there are 6 of them. I'm pretty sure it's...
Wait, so this game does that?
Yeah, it has unlockable things. I've got to go back to some of these levels after to finish them.
Did I close the stream? What the fuck? Why do I have a million tabs open again? What?
When do you not have a million tabs open?
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, Alavam Inc. Yes, we got a new stream. I am now Pohatu Nuva.
Since you started complaining about my tabs, I started doing it on purpose.
Wow.
Whenever I tweet a screenshot it's usually got a million tabs open.
So yeah, this is one of those things that I gotta come back and do later. This is the pathway to unlock the... You can unlock the Anika in this version of Heroes, but you have to do it after you've already beaten the level with another character.
Okay, now, that almost makes sense because the Toa Anika happened because the Toa Nuva got kidnapped.
Yeah.
I do find it very interesting how nonchalantly you became called the Nuva.
Yeah, you can just pick up the Kakama Nuva and now you're a Toa Nuva.
I don't think the game developers were at all aware of the circumstances for the change.
Yeah, if you just started as the Toa Nuva, like if it was a game about the Toa Nuva, that would make some canonical sense. And then, the Anika had to save their asses.
Maybe you might want to get a bit closer to your mic, by the way.
Also,
yeah,
Ganto was going to say something, and now someone said something in the chat that I want to talk about.
Captain Marvel?
I feel like I like how Captain Marvel had a better movie than Captain Marvel. I don't know how to interpret that sentence because
either he's saying Shazam is better than Captain Marvel or Captain Marvel's better than Shazam.
That's the thing, though, is I want both movies to be considered good by their studios, so I really don't like that people are comparing them, but it was inevitable because why...
Yeah, because Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel are inherently linked.
Yeah. One was started as a everyone knows by now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
God,
yeah,
this is already cramping my hands. Go on.
I'm agender now, and I prefer G/Ger pronouns.
My pronouns are Ganon and Ganondorf.
Okay, Liam.
Okay, Liam.
We've been making that joke on the show for years. That was a fish spill joke.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was an internet joke and not a fish bill joke. But whatever.
No, that was a fish spill joke. The Ganon thing, specifically.
Right, if you say so.
Anyway.
It's on a podcast.
Hey, Liam, you need to build a better bridge.
God damn it.
Okay, so I listen to a podcast where one of the hosts is a transgender and is also a teacher, and every semester she starts her class by asking for all of her students' pronouns.
Huh.
And one person made a dumb joke about it, and she played it, and she's playing with it perfectly straight. Every time she refers to this idiot, she uses the dumb pronouns that he gave her, and she acknowledges that it's really irritating, but just to prove a point that you have to take this shit seriously, she's taking it seriously, and I love her for it.
Alave Mink says I should get a turbo controller, or I can hold down the button to shoot. It's just slower than mashing it.
It's Izzy. It's Izzy from. Yes, it's Izzy from Pizza Party Podcast. For the viewers that give a shit, by the way. Because I know my friends don't give a shit about podcasts I like.
Curious, can I make an... Yeah, I do have some other things I can make changes here. Guides attacks towards the nearest enemy. Fires through multiple enemies. Fires protoplasm in a wide area. I think I'll go with this one. No, that's not what I want to do.
So I can understand how the Paraka would have Borak and Vahkiti on their side, because they probably scavenged.
They're robotics. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably scavenged some dead ones and reprogrammed them, because I guess one of them at least is smart.
Well, to be honest,
Zocton
are kind of the same thing as well. There's just robot bodies for slugs.
And to be fair, I'm pretty sure Vizok is canonically dumb just because Vizon happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wants
Vizon
to
really did take all the smarts out of that.
Yeah, he wants to.
Bareg!
Yeah, he wants to he wants to eat Vizon so he can be whole again.
There's a fucking Barag
vanity.
I told you, the Bareg are just common enemies in this game.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That one doesn't make sense.
At least this game also has Rahi, which makes more sense.
Alabam Inc. just said, I just watched Ant-Man and the Wasp on Friday. It was great.
I still need to watch that. It's on Netflix. I have no excuse not to.
It's in my opinion, it just the stakes weren't high enough.
You know, Liam, I could say the same thing about Infinity War still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the most important thing that happens in Ant-Man and the Wasp has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah.
And
So it's literally just a tie-in, and it doesn't have any other significance.
Yeah.
Well, and it's mostly just a fun movie they felt like making. Not everything needs to tie into everything big and amazing happening.
Well, yeah,
Marvel,
but
everything does have to tie into everything.
Well,
honestly, the whole thing with Ghost, I'm irrationally mad at this movie. Like,
You're irrationally mad at a lot of things. That's not saying much.
And I love that about him.
it's just like
Sure.
they
did the pronouns wrong. Get
broke
mad at me.
Ghost. They just I don't know. It's the stakes weren't high enough, and it just disappointed me in every aspect.
At this
like,
point, it just sounds like an average Marvel movie.
It was less than average though. Like
Eventually-
Mr. Artaka says, so do I call these Balrag mini rags? 10 Elements says, good evening, good evening.
What about Bar Hags?
Bags.
Wait, Bar Hags!
Liam, you gotta build a better bridge.
Holy fuck!
I just did.
Guys,
Yeah, I know.
everybody,
Fuck.
friends, if you rearrange 2 letters, Barrag becomes Barrag. Barhag.
By the way, I love how we've been streaming for like 10 minutes now, and fucking Spyro is still updating. It's not even downloading the update anymore, it's just installing it. Like, what the hell did they put into this thing?
Maybe they updated it to fix all of the things that were wrong.
Yeah, we'll find out if it has subtitles later.
And if the whatever the levels we don't like are called are fixed.
Yeah,
You
the
guys should
speedway
change
levels
the
are not
language
going to be
to
changed.
Japanese.
I didn't realize we're literally just playing this while waiting for another game.
Yeah.
Well, we're playing this because people apparently only like us for Bionicle content.
And I thought it was a safe bet. I thought it was a safe bet to...
It's gonna drop to 2.
I thought it was a safe bet to start with this game just because we haven't done anything in ages, so we may as well start with the best game.
Yeah, I might end up buying Skyrim with that money that I have on the internet.
What?
I might end up buying Skyrim just so we have more Bionicle content we can feature.
Oh, yeah, because Legend of the... Well, Legend of the Toa isn't done yet.
It's done
I don't
enough
think
that
it'll
people
ever be done, TBH.
It's done enough so that people can play Skyrim as a Bionicle.
I suppose, there is that. And I've never played Skyrim.
Exactly, so it'd be good for the do.
Y'all should have me do it.
Unpopular opinion, I always thought
So, does that mean that I can turn Cicero into Lewa?
Wait. Ibbie said something, but I didn't hear what he said.
I was just saying, unpopular opinion, I always thought Skyrim was dumb.
But we can have Cicero as Lewa now.
I
Apparently,
don't know who Cicero is.
apparently,
Ooh, listener!
I think H Bomber Guy hates it, but that was an April Fool's Day video, so I'm not sure how serious it was. He basically just spent 10 minutes saying it was bad,
See,
and then the rest of the 45-minute long video was just silence.
Killer Yandere says, I've been playing Spyro with my friend and I've been making her do all the Speedway flight levels. Yeah, well, you've also been playing with the fucking Super Flame turned on from Spyro 1, you fucking cheater.
Oh,
Hey, now.
hey, if anyone has a Pester Chum handle, send me it so we can chat.
What the fuck did you just say?
Pester Chum? Do you not? It's the kick-ass messaging system.
What?
It's superior. It's just, again,
He's making a Homestuck reference.
It's superior to Discord. I can tell you.
Okay, Ganto can say it with a straight face. I cannot.
I promise you, I'm going to get into. I'm going to try to get into Homestuck eventually. I just never get around to doing anything.
Oh, hey, Spyro just finished updating.
It's just
Cool.
8,000 pages long. It's nothing that big.
I mean,
Yeah, don't expect to be done with it in a week. If you're done with it in a week, that's unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm pretty unhealthy.
It takes me 2 weeks just to read the 100 pages of Bionicle book I do.
Okay, Josie, you're gonna be reading Homestuck for like 2 years.
For this week's episode of Gathered Friends, I actually finished reading the Voyage of Fear part of the book in a single day, completely by accident. That's how much I apparently still like that book.
Alright, let me just do the math.
I remember being a kid and going through like 7 Diary of a Wimpy Kid books in like a... Is that normal?
Let's see, so 200 pages a month.
I didn't hear the unit of time, Ganto.
Hi. Ganto, say it again.
Yeah, you said in a single, and then you cut out.
Oh. Night.
Ah. Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I was a kid that loved to read.
Okay, so
And I did read Homestuck.
Honestly, I don't read nearly as much as I should. This is the most reading I've done in like 3 years.
Aside from the SCP Foundation, same. I binged the SCP Foundation a lot.
This isn't the first time I've binge read all of the Bionicle books in like one sitting, though.
Yeah, I binged a lot of SCP content before I started actively using Twitter to become famous. Like just a couple months ago, I just started using Twitter way harder, and now I have almost 2,500 followers. I still haven't actually checked. I said earlier today I was going to check that, and I forgot to.
Rip.
I'm gonna check now.
Right,
Legend.
I have to say, those Christmas Rocky are...
Someone's saying to read the comments. I'm assuming they're saying read the chat, so...
Guess that happened. Mr. Artaka... okay, mini rags. It's Ant-Man. It doesn't need high stakes.
Baja Blast.
Says Baja Blast. And
Also, it's
I got some
spelled-
Baja Blast the other day. Apparently they're selling it by the case now.
Mr. Artaka said jokes that the Spyro game was installing Uncharted 3 but uncompressed.
Wow. I'd believe it.
I mean, there was that Crash Bandicoot level in one of the Uncharted games.
Yeah,
The
Also,
whole level.
that was funny.
If anyone wants to read my fan fiction, it'll be in the description once we upload this.
The copy of that Crash Bandicoot level in Uncharted was so accurate that she says actually used it for his Boundary Runner.
It was rebuilt from the ground up, too.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just emulating a PS1 or anything. They remade that level from the ground up.
Yeah, and as far as people can tell, it's entirely accurate also. Because again, that's why she says used it in his Boundary Bake episode. He was like, yeah, so I'm not really able to do this camera thing that I do with Crash Bandicoot because it's not how Crash Bandicoot works. But
Yeah.
they just remade the entire level in Uncharted for some reason, so I'm gonna do it with that.
Let's see. Dale Woodlock asks, favorite Bionicle book? I would say it's a toss-up between Voyage of Fear, Maze of Shadows, Time Trap, and Legacy of Evil.
I really liked Tales of the Toa.
You're only saying Legacy of Evil because of the thing you did with the memes.
No, I wouldn't have made that poster if I didn't like that book to begin with.
That's true.
I just like it more now that I can read it across Zaktan's glorious body.
Off the top of my head,
hey.
I think Time Trap would be my favorite.
Speaking of Zaktan, guess who it is?
Ganto wants to talk.
If anyone does want to read my fan fiction, it's in the chat. That link that I post, just click on that link, give it a read, and
It's the one about love, right?
Yeah, it's about love in Bionicle and
What is love? Baby,
Yeah,
don't
it
hurt
is.
me.
that's
Don't hurt
literally
me.
The
No
entire-
more.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently there was a movie that had "What Is Love" in the soundtrack, and only "What Is Love." And yeah, Todd Todd in the Shadows did a one-hit wonderland on "What Is Love," and he mentioned multiple times that there's just this movie that it's basically just a feature-length music video for this song. It just plays the song throughout the whole thing. Wait, what? Zocton got multiple.
He's made out of nanites, so of course he can split.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's technically accurate.
You know, I guess.
But I mean, it doesn't look like those two copies have like half the mass of one.
I don't know. They look pretty light in color.
They might be like less dense or something.
I don't know.
Like there's a Roxy of size control or whatever, but it can't alter its density. So it's basically.
Oh, so it could become a black hole.
No, it can become. No, basically it can become super big, but it's light as crap.
Speaking of black holes, how about that discovery of New Vahkiti?
Yeah, I made that joke, and Swerve made that joke, and a lot of people made that joke. But I think mine was the best because I photoshopped that comic panel to match the colors.
Alavam Inc. says, could everyone please speak up? Is the game volume too loud?
Ganto said it wasn't. Let me unmute the stream. I am a cat.
I agree.
Everyone read my fan fiction.
I think I might be quiet, but that's a good thing.
Everyone needs to speak up.
That's a good thing because I'm loud as balls.
I'll turn it down to half and see what... If anything, the game audio is quite low. Liam is fine, everyone else is too quiet.
Oh, Liam, turn everyone else up. Oh my gosh, you're LJ.
And I can't turn anyone else up any higher.
I mean, why would you want to turn anyone else into LJ?
I mean, I guess I can turn up the stereo mix volume in OBS to full, but that's going to turn up the game volume as well, so I'll just...
Then lower the game volume.
Yeah, I'm going to turn that down to 75%, and we'll see how that works.
Apparently Mr. Artaka can no longer hear Ganto,
Oh, well,
which is weird because Ganto
I
is
think he
louder
was
than
saying,
Joe.
no, I'm not going to read your fan fiction.
Yeah.
everyone should totally read my fan fiction. It'll be in the description once we upload it.
Yeah, it's
I'll-
really
become-
good.
I'll-
It's not memes at all. It's real good.
It's actually not memes. I usually make memes, but this is not a meme.
It actually reads like what if one of the story writers decided to play with Greg's declaration.
So
That
can I
love
just say how Pohata Nuva turned into Lewa Mata, and then
Well,
for
now
one
Liwa
cutscene
Mata is
became-
just running around like, hey, I'm gonna go punch someone in the dick.
Liwa is the most overpowered Toa in this game, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Like, I will never not be using Liwa for getting through levels after I have to go back to do shit.
You mean not Kopaka?
Hey, so
Fuck that
periodically throughout the stream, I'll be posting a link to my fan fiction. If you just go ahead, click that link, pause the stream, we'll be here,
Yeah,
and
this
just
is a really hard fucking sell, dude.
just read the fan fiction and you'll love it. I promise you'll love it.
I wasn't
Just
aware that
read the fan fiction.
I wasn't aware that your fan fiction was public, so I'll tweet it from the thing when I get around to it. I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my to-do list right at the top, with where it says here Mario Mega upload.
Come into my giant pusher spikes things. Yes. Die. Walk blindly like lemmings into my trap.
So on the top of my to-do list are a couple memes that I really need to make quicker.
Yeah,
I
those
just-
enemies really are not conscious of that trap.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you guys know that I have a fan fiction?
God damn it, Ganto.
Is it a slash fic?
It is not a slash fic. It's more of a shipping fic.
Alright.
Yeah, you should all read it. I worked really hard on it. I'm currently writing a chapter on Kapura, yeah, it's super
Haha,
great.
slow boy.
So you should totally, absolutely read it. And
Aldam Inc. says, if Ganto's fanfiction reads like he talks, it will be filled with dick references. I'm not going... I tend to want to agree with that sentiment. I would believe it.
There actually aren't any dick references. There's no penises. Bonkles don't have penises. This is about...
Yeah, it's like, Bionicle, so it'd be pins and pinholes.
Yeah.
No,
Balls and sockets.
It's totally not memes, you guys.
It's absolutely not memes, and I know I sound like a sarcastic piece of shit, but if you just go and read my fanfiction...
What the fuck happened over here? I think the game's spontaneously corrupting itself.
Oh my god!
Alright, secret corruption stream.
Hello, welcome to Bionicle Heroes Game Boy Advance Corruption.
Well, you said Luo's overpowered, right? That's just passive ability.
So what you're saying is Lua is Vinny now.
Cave into a jungle.
Wait, are you saying this is Cthulhu Lewa and not regular Lewa?
You know, guys, if you read my fanfiction, there's also a link in the fanfiction to my Discord server. If you join my Discord server, you get updates to all of my content, and including my mocks, the fanfiction itself. I also do comics.
A link to his Pester Chum?
Yeah,
10 Element says, didn't realize we're on a Fine Sauce stream.
If you join within the next 5 minutes, I'll give you a hug through the Discord.
Yep, you just got...
read my fan fiction, comment about it, come join my community.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and send all of your hate mail to Josie at legendofmatanui.com.
Remember to vote Ganto for president.
You'll like it. But yeah, apparently Josie is Linkara now.
Yeah. The rumor come out. You know, YouTube told me I was Linkara last year, actually.
Oh.
I'm not even joking. So I have these playlists that I made of every Linkara episode of a given year, and normally I keep my playlists private or unlisted, but I just let these public because I thought it would be helpful for people, because Linkara hasn't made one. He has one big playlist of every episode he's ever made.
Wow, that's super unhelpful.
Can I just say that that the Matoran in this game, when you save them, they do caramel dancing? I'm not even joking. Like, I saw look at that. It's great.
I never fucking made that connection before.
I'm pretty sure the Matoran models in the console versions have been ripped. Please, somebody make those do caramel dancing.
Unfortunately, I think
we need an HD version of caramel dancing Voyager, whatever.
Oh,
I've never pronounced half of the nicknames that people have for the Matoran set names.
Hey,
he died as the most overpowered character?
Yeah, well, he's only overpowered once you get another ability that makes him so.
Oh, so as a Nuva.
Yeah.
I like how the secondary color of the Parak here is black. They somehow look more intimidating like that.
Hey, so just a short plug. Go and read my fan fiction. The link is in the chat of the stream. If you just go to that link, read my fan fiction. There's a link to my to my Discord server there.
Liam, can you do me a favor and kick Ganto from the call.
I'm
Don't
looking at my
remember
fan
to accidentally kick him from
and
the server.
I'm seeing that no one's actually looking at my fan fiction. So
Liam, can you do me a favor and please look at Ganto's fanfiction?
so just click on the link, look at my fan fiction. Maybe it'll give you something to do while we're playing Spyro. Because
Wow.
you know we all only love Bionicle content here, and Spyro isn't Bionicle content in any way, shape.
Ibbie, don't,
Well,
Ibbie,
to be
Ibbie,
fair,
Liam,
you're-
don't pretend he's not. Don't pretend he's not wrong. Like Spyro is cool, but apparently our audience only likes Bionicle. And
Yeah.
So if you're looking for more Bionicle content, go read my fan fiction, join my Discord server. We'd love to have you.
In fairness, your fanfiction barely counts as Bionicle anyway.
It's very Bionicle. It feels like what a Bionicle writer would write if they wanted to play with Greg's stupid declaration that love was non-canon.
Yeah.
They'd be all like, okay, what the hell does he mean by that? Let's go with it. Let's write something that establishes that love is non-canon, but also why it clearly was at one point. Let's go with it.
Yeah. So guys, just click the link, read my fan fiction.
I was participating in the chat of a live stream the other day. Set to build. It's that's their name. It's kind of a generic name for branding, but it's good on them for having it because I imagine that name would have been taken, by now. But all right, good job. Anyway, and we established that Greg was probably similar to the King of Friday the 13th or something, the Red King of Friday the 13th. I have yet to look up what he meant by that. But
Christ, I just noticed that when you take damage, your Miru, like the mouth of it,
It's like,
stretches out like a real mouth.
yeah.
It's really disturbing. Like, never mind the eyes of the man. It's just like the mouth is just.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Basically, everybody except the people who made the commercials just thought that the masks were faces. So that's why they did the things that they do in the movies, and that's why they're doing the thing that they're doing now.
Hey, so just so everyone's aware, I posted another link to my fan fiction in the chat.
God damn it, Ganto.
Viewers, I must boycott Ganto's fanfiction. I happen to know for a fact he does not ship Huki and Maku.
Yeah, I don't.
Fucking
not yet, at
heathen.
least. But
What's wrong with Huki and Maku?
it's overdone. It's overplayed.
You're overplayed.
It's OG. It's fucking OG. You don't write about Bionicle love without including those lovebirds.
Fucking contrarian.
It's
Well,
overplayed because
here's the
it's canon.
thing. My story takes place after the Borak, and the Borak animations stop right in that point. And so I think Huki and Maku just didn't have a word to describe their relationship, and so it fell apart. And therefore,
That would fit in your fucking
What is wrong
fanfiction.
with you?
It's your fanfiction.
Therefore-
The first chapter is literally about defining this thing that's undefined, that we call love. And
yeah,
fuck her.
exactly. So like maybe if Huki and Maku discover this word again, and Huki has a run off with some other skank, you know.
Ganto is saying that before their fanfiction.
Hey, Maku, you want some fuck? Holly's a hoe.
I'm gonna get that bitch some flack. Bitches.
Bitches love flax.
Bitches love flax. No one's
You
sure
want
it
some
is.
cowrie shell? She doesn't want some cowrie shell.
You want some Coley ball? She don't want some Coley ball. I fucking love that video.
Get Protodermis. What Protodermis? Hookie, let me smash.
That's so Maku, though. So Maku.
Yuki's a big boy now. He's got the big muscles. Huh?
In my fucking fan fiction, it's pretty much how she acts.
No, wait, he comes back to Metro Nui as a Toamari. He's like, "You want yellow?" She doesn't want yellow.
It's funny because he's yellow.
No.
Once you go yellow, you never go back.
Maku,
Once you
let
go
me
yellow,
smash.
you never go mellow.
It does. Oh my gosh, FPS FTW, that Mira Nuva looks like stoned AF. It totally does.
That's it.
It still screams.
That's
though.
it. That's it. Confirmed. All of the plant life in Lake Horo and Lake Metro.
It's just weed.
This is hash. Just
All of it. All of it.
So that's why Hully was so obsessed with flax.
Yep. All the plant life that isn't just organic protodermis. It's weed. All of it.
Holly is the true OG.
You know what? Lego has a leaf piece that looks like a leaf, apparently. If you squint real hard.
You squint real hard.
Okay, wait, actually, no. I just remembered it actually does look like a leaf piece. You don't have to squint.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Want to know what these sprites are on par with?
What?
The sprites for that Mars mission FPS game.
I wouldn't
I mean,
know.
no, real-time strategy game from Lego.com. Like, the sprites are totally on par with that game.
Yeah,
I mean, they
sprites
don't
are on
look
par
bad
with
for a
ET.
GBA game.
Oh, I never said that they looked bad.
none of the web games on Lego.com looked particularly bad. They all had very good graphics for what they were.
Oh, hey, guys, just to let you know, I do have a fan fiction. I'll post a link in the chat.
Okay. I will admit that we got an awesome stream moment out of that, out of the existence of this, but I think we've milked it.
I'm looking at the leaf now, and it definitely looks like weed. 30239. That's the part.
3023.
30239.
023.
Well,
Nine.
I have just decided
Like-
that Lego people say 30239 instead of 420.
Huh.
So, apparently.
Oh my
this
gosh,
mold is
hey.
out- Wait, what? According to Bricklink, this mold is outdated. Fuck. Does it
Yeah,
not make
doesn't-
this anymore?
Doesn't the Mira Nuva also look like weed leaf?
Okay. Okay, Bricklink, you did me a scare.
That's why you
So,
look stoned as fuck.
Basically,
The Mirror Nuva is literally weed.
Bricklink did me a scare. They've just redesigned the mold. They haven't they haven't scrapped it. They had,
in
they had to retool it to be more structurally integral or something, probably.
yeah, in 1999, that's when it was released, and
Yep.
then it was converted to the new mold between 2012 and 2013.
Yep, I think I watched Jang Brix's review of the Plants from Plants pack, and he said that, and he said something that indicated that the molds that Lego uses for the plants have degraded over time. So these new ones.
Yeah, the nature. That's
So-
the nature
yeah.
molding.
Yeah, so these new ones just feel better because they have to make new molds for them, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure why they would need to make new molds
like
for
they
them,
still have like the grit and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have like a lot of the like really good Lego pieces have that like fine grit texture to it that just fades over time as a mold is just used again and again and again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
common
that's
problem
why.
So
That's why the old plant had like that gritty texture, and over time they started getting that smooth texture instead. It's not because they changed the mold; it's because the mold wore.
Yeah,
I've
they would
become
have to
aware
change
of
the mold
this.
to get that back.
I watch a couple non-Lego toy reviewers, and they talk about this a lot. So Hasbro releases a lot of repaints of their toys, like a lot.
Speaking of non-Lego normal reviewers, go watch fucking Trailer Drake's video on the comics.
Trailer Drake. He made a video, and I helped.
Spider tank.
And
You
it's
just killed a spider tank.
And as far as I can tell, it is the second worst performing video he's ever made. I haven't actually looked too far into that, but I do know that it is doing disappointingly badly for him. He is probably rightfully never going to do anything Bionicle related on his channel again, and we have no one to blame for the lack of Bionicle content from the guy who used to eat the pizza on Screw Attack, but ourselves.
What?
Wait, hold on. What's going on? What?
Trailer Drake made a video and it's doing relatively badly for his channel, so...
He made a video on Bionicle Comics.
Yeah, I made a video on Bionicle Comics, and it's a real good video, but it's doing really badly, and
Why
the
is it
YouTube
doing
algorithm
badly? It
punishes
was
you.
a really good fucking video.
So the YouTube algorithm punishes you real badly if you don't constantly make something that is great. It's like the SpongeBob problem. Nickelodeon cancels any show they make that isn't instantly as popular as SpongeBob is now, because SpongeBob just makes too much money, and Nickelodeon can't afford to not have another show like SpongeBob, because eventually they're gonna have to end SpongeBob, right? Hillenburg just died, and he was the only thing that was making it good. Like, when he left the show after the first movie, it got real bad, and then he came back when he decided, I can't put this on my resume because you're fucking it up, so I guess I have to come back and fix it. And then he died.
Oof.
And a guy died, and I'm not going to say that his death is going to ruin SpongeBob, because that's really unfair to say. Like, the worst thing about a guy that died, the worst thing about a guy dying is the TV show will be bad. No, I'm not saying that. I mean, I did literally just say that, but it was a joke. Ganto. Hillenburg came back for season 9 and made the show good.
Was it?
Or maybe it was season 10. I don't remember. There are a lot of seasons. I know that the show was real bad after he left, but then he came back and it got good again. And he's dead now, and was literally the only thing making it good, because they tried it without him and fucked it up. My theory was they want that. Okay, so they definitely did want the show to end after the first movie, but Nickelodeon was already making too much money from it, and it'd have been a financial suicide to cancel it at that point. But the crew just tried to sabotage it after that, so they wrote really bad episodes.
Hey, so what's your favorite episode of SpongeBob?
It's been so long since I've watched SpongeBob, I don't remember.
Spongebob?
I really couldn't say.
I'm just gonna say Pickles, because that was the first episode I ever saw, and is the most prominent in my memory.
You know, I'm still one of those weird ass people who's never seen SpongeBob.
I personally enjoy the episode with the conch shell, and there's stuff.
I love that episode too.
Yeah. And
The mighty conch shell.
Can I please? No. Can I please have something to eat? No. Can I please have something to eat? Please. No.
Yeah.
The mighty conch has spoken.
Yep. So the conch they ask the conch what to do, and it says nothing. And so they literally just sit there and do nothing. And Squidward's all like, "Are you really just gonna sit here and die? What? Because a toy told you to?" And then a plane has to dump its cargo of picnic supplies so literally a picnic falls out of the sky, and so yeah, they're saved because they did nothing.
Yeah.
Well, at least they had food because they did nothing. And then a park ranger shows up at the end of the episode and is like, I heard that there were some guys who were dying. And they're all like, yay, praise be to the Magic Con Show! And the ranger's all like, you mean this? And then he pulls out one of his own.
Yeah. And,
the joke is that the Magic Con Show was basically, a Magic 8-ball, but with a pull string.
Doodle Bob was also one of my favorite
fuck,
episodes.
Doodle Bob! I forgot about Doodle Bob. I loved that episode. Apparently they made a sequel. I haven't watched.
I also really liked the episode with Hook.
Oh yeah, Shanghai. No, the hooks. You're talking about the actual Hook.
Like the actual gigantic ass hooks.
SpongeBob finds
look dangerous to you?
SpongeBob finds Fish Hook and Mr. Krabs tells him it's bad, but Patrick tells him it's good, and he shoves a fuck ton of fish hooks into his mouth.
Wow, Avak has like a tan, I think?
If you're...
That's normal for Avok.
Well, he looks more orange than usual. It looks like he has a tan.
Yeah, the saturation's a bit wonky there.
I mean, that's just the GBA, to be honest. A lot of games are like really blown out on the GBA just because of that it had to compensate for the lack of a backlight.
Mr. Artaka says his mom didn't like SpongeBob, so he never watched it.
Wow.
Oh,
I watched SpongeBob because my mom didn't like it. Fuck her.
One thing that I do like about these sprites is that I could totally see someone using these sprites to make like comics and junk.
Yeah, they look very similar to the sprites.
That reminds me, I only found out recently that apparently in the comics archive on BMP we have like sprite sheets for sprite comics archived.
Yeah, I was
Really?
surprised by that. Yeah, I'll get you the link, Ganto.
I can help you sort that if you'd like, and probably get
I
you
mean,
more
there are
sprites.
only like 10 sheets, so there's not a whole lot to sort through.
I've been working on recreating CSU Sprite Maker. Surprisingly, that's a thing I can do. I just haven't gotten around to actually working on it very much. I know how to do it, it's just I haven't done it yet. It's like I know how to make this thing that was a miracle of science.
I am now Kopaka.
I just haven't yet. Okay.
It's my favorite mask. I love this mask.
Yeah.
I'm
good.
excited to see how it looks in this style.
Oh boy, it mirrors when he's looking the wrong direction.
Oh wow! I love that. I fucking love that.
What's the
It
deal
makes
with
me so
your
goddamn
it mirrors when you look the wrong way? What's the deal with that?
Oh, okay, Seinfeld.
What's the deal with the mask of X-ray vision?
I like how all of the images at the end of the level are the exact same pose with just like different paracas and different toes at the end of it.
Yeah, it's like you get the next Toamada's mask, and then you briefly turn into the respective Toa Naika just for that one cutscene, and then Toamada and then Toa.
Yeah.
It's not correct, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's not correct, is what I'm saying. I love it. Ibbie, you need to sell shirts with just your own quotes.
It's not correct, is what I'm saying.
I mean, we could put them on our fucking Redbubble if anyone were even remotely interested.
I mean, I can do art for Redbubble if you'd like.
I think what we need to do is we need a specific staff member that wants to do the Redbubble, because I wanted to do the Redbubble and the Patreon, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I want to do a bunch of stuff that I haven't gotten around to it. I'm good at running the Twitter for some reason.
I can totally do designs for shirts and junk like that.
Okay, but we also need someone who put them on the Redbubble, and apparently we have problems with that because we don't want to. But we also like money. So that's a problem.
Yeah.
Apparently, having a red bubble is a weird flex.
Jonah Raid Mocker said I didn't slip.
Yeah, you didn't know that having this mask gives you +1 to fight slip.
Oh, I'm about to die. I'm dead.
Why are you about to die? Liam, are you dumb? Do you not know how to play this game?
Well, if
Are you stupid?
Well, if he's fighting Slipknot, then he's probably dying because he ate pineapple.
Oh my
pizza.
gosh.
In fairness, you're expecting Kopaka to fight a Barrag solo.
In
I think
in
Fuck can do it.
the fire region, no less.
Oh yeah, he's. Why doesn't he just freeze all that shit?
As far as I've seen in the books that I'm rereading for the podcast, Ice is just the most badass element. Like, Nuju's a fucking idiot compared to Kopaka, but even he is apparently better than all of the rest at stuff.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way, but you're right. Nuju's a fucking moron until he gets old.
Yeah, the
Nuju's
scene,
a moron until he starts speaking bird.
yeah. That's why he starts speaking bird, is because he has like an enlightenment epiphany deal going on.
No. Now I'm thinking he's still an idiot, just an idiot speaking bird.
Yeah,
And
he
then-
might. And then Matoro is the actual good smart.
Yeah, he translates. Okay, so he doesn't just translate from bird to Matoran. He translates from bird to intelligent and then to Matoran.
And unlike all of the parodies, including Biocraft, Nuju actually probably appreciates that Matoro makes him sound smart. It's like, Matoro, that's not at all what I said, but it sounds
Well, I
good.
love
Keep
like
doing
half
it."
the time Nuju just like fucking just rips on the other Turaga or the Toa, and Matoro's like, I'm sorry, do I have to translate that?
I fucking love
Because Taku's a Toa, and when he gets mad, thing tends to burn.
Yeah. Hey, so,
Matoro, why didn't you call Okama a cunt like I told you?
I like
Hey.
to imagine that Nuju's voice is canonically the voice in
Bionicle the game?
Yeah.
I like
He's like an
If he
old
ever stopped
Apache
speaking
Indian.
bird, he would get down like
I really like the voice that they gave him in Biocraft. I should probably commend LJ for his past
The
choice
one
on that.
word he ever spoke after like thousands of years of Akama in the beginning of Web of the Vizarok. Hordika!
Am I the only one here who's seen the TTV channels Bionicle?
I haven't watched
I have not
it.
seen it.
hey.
I'm boycotting TTV similar to how I'm boycotting certain fan fiction by a certain.
Why are you
person on the
boycotting
stream.
TTV?
Yeah,
Hey,
we don't hate them anymore. We haven't hated them in years.
Personal reasons.
Yeah,
Hey,
Liam's-
just to let you
yeah,
guys
we-
know, I do have a fan fiction.
God damn it, Gento.
Wait, what? This is the
I
first
only
time
have
I'm
myself
hearing
to
that.
blame.
Tell me more.
I'll leave a link in the chat.
Holy crap! I've never seen a link before.
We have a chat?
And
I wonder
once-
who's
once
in
we
it right
post the
now.
Video,
Now, Ganto, I'm gonna let you finish, but before you, okay, Ganto, I need to let you know. Did you know that Ganto has a fan fiction?
yeah, I know that bitch. He stole my idea, but
Hey,
but
now.
Who's
Hey, now.
Ganto? He sounds like a cunt.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Hey now. Stop misgendering my friend Ganto. I can't pronounce their pronouns, but I'm going to try. G.
Wow, he actually linked it in the chat.
of course I've been linking it in the chat like nonstop.
What the fuck?
There's like
Oh,
one,
the
two,
reason I have-
3, 4, 5, 6. I have linked it 6 times.
Ganto,
See,
why?
This whole time, I didn't know where Ganto was actually linking it because I was in the top chat, and the top chat's been blocking his ass.
I just realized I don't actually Like, what build are the Matoran sprites in this based on?
I
don't
think
fucking
they're
know.
all based on Red Guy.
Balta?
Balta,
No.
yes.
Yeah, Balta. Because they look more humanoid shaped than that.
No, like they all.
I'm gonna see if Spider's Resource has this so I can get a closer look.
Well, they all have like a straight line for both their eyes, so I think that's the Kama or the Huna. That's
Yeah, they're definitely wearing the Huna because you see the Huna in the corner when you go to rescue them.
Did you see that Models Resource has updated and added some Bionicle models that are not from Legend of Matanui?
Neat. I still need to
Yeah.
finish the new model archive that has fucking rigged models in it.
If I ever meet Daz, I'm gonna give him a noogie.
That's rude. Hey,
Right.
wanna know
He's
what
the guy
isn't
who-
rude?
He's the guy who runs the VG Resource, and he's told me personally multiple times that they're gonna get to it. They're just a little slow.
Let's see. Dean says, "Is anyone seeing what I'm typing?" No, I'm looking at it. You're not seeing Ganto's spam because he's spamming the YouTube chat.
Why do you keep
So, like...
yeah. If for some ungodly reason you actually want a link to Ganto's thing, you have to look in the live chat because it is not in the top chat. But I
Yeah,
recommend staying in the top chat because that's where the good stuff is.
Hey, just so you guys know, I do have a Bionicle fanfiction.
All right. Tell me more.
The link is in Beaver House General, along with
Now I'm not familiar with the Beaver House. Can you link it to me on?
Oh, that's those guys that sent NSFW stuff in the NSFW chat, right?
Liam, we're not
And,
talking about that anymore.
Beaver House.
I know,
Gaming.
I know.
Also-
It's also in art and comics. If you guys want to go there, the link is there.
Now,
and
Ganto, I've
also-
never seen this art of which you speak of. What is art?
I don't know what art is.
Okay,
It's
Dante's literally spammed four
it's-
of the different channels in our Discord.
yeah. It's also in Beaver House Animation.
It's not relevant to animation. Text.
It's also in Beaver House Lost Media. Just click.
Why
the-
is it in
read
Lost
story.
Media?
The Lost fan.
It's going to be Lost
In a
Media
way.
if you don't stop spamming it.
In a way,
Oh, it's in serious
it's
politics.
about Bionicle's lost love. So
Just go read the fan fiction. I posted
Okay,
a link
granted, it does belong in Beaver posting.
everywhere.
Mr. Artaka just called you Gatorade.
Ganto.
You know, I'm probably going to change the Gatorade's logo to say Ganto now. Hold on. I haven't made Gatorade say Bionicles yet, so this is good. Let's see, Gatorade logo. I just typed Lord. Why did I?
It's also in the waifu chat. I don't know why that's a chat we have.
I swear to
no,
God,
either
if you
of
don't
that
stop
muted.
spamming, I'm actually going to punish you.
I'm gonna post nudes.
Is it applicable to the NSFW chat?
I'm
It
gonna
could
post.
be argued.
I'm gonna post your nudes to the Bionicle Twitter if you block if you.
Oh look, apparently a Hive Swap friend sim troll is a waifu. One of the male ones.
Gatorade logo.
Nice.
All right, yeah, I can make the Gatorade logo.
But yeah.
Okay, so not only can I make the Gatorade logo say Ganto, I probably have a font that looks like this already and don't need to bother looking it up.
Gonza, do you want to put your fan fiction in NSFW just to complete the circle of stupidity?
It doesn't really apply.
Yeah, because it's not a sexy fic. It's a cool.
It's
I keep-
about love, but
I
not
keep
that.
saying it's not memes. It's not memes. It's actually something that would be written about in Bionicle if I guess Greg
it's
didn't
memes.
tell anything.
It's memes.
Oh, it's also in the admin recording chat for anyone there.
Right, because us and admin recording don't already know of this thing.
Yeah,
So
I'm
go
Pretty
go
sure
read
the
the
admin
fanfiction.
chats are well aware of this one link that's been spammed in all the channels.
Once again, I feel like this fanfiction is exactly what an actual Bionicle writer would have written if they wanted to play with Greg's stupid declaration about love not being.
Have you actually read it?
Yes.
Huh.
I mean, it is 30 pages long so far.
Okay, I have not read 30 pages, but I've read some of it. I don't remember how much, but I remember Ganto linked it to me a while ago. Well, I guess.
Well, there was less chapters. I update it frequently. If you join my my Discord server, you'll get updates to it.
Yeah, I swear to God, this is what a Bionicle writer would have written if they wanted to play with what Greg said. But I guess everyone involved with Bionicle was too afraid to question the mighty Greg.
Why do we keep building statues of Holly?
Why is that
Yes,
statue?
Why not?
Why are the Did they base the sprites in this game off of the minifigs?
That would have been so
the
funny,
statues.
but no, just the statues.
Okay.
Well, I think that makes sense because you build up the statues, but they're more like Lego building.
I'm just so baffled by that.
Matau is laying down
Are
on
those-
his large red couch, looking through the mail. he
Ganto, I
received
swear to
from the
God.
other Turaga.
There
Weekly
are
reports from the other Turaga were something
No,
he had come
stop.
to enjoy. But
Cease.
so far, the
Black
things
and
he had
brown
gotten were
right
bland.
now.
Nothing.
Ibbie,
piqued
can
his
you kick
interest very
Ganto from the
much.
call?
I'm not an admin.
Josie, can you kick Ganto from the call?
I don't want to.
So nobody in the chat will remember this, nobody watching, but just before we started streaming, we were talking about someone else who's still on the mod team. Ganto said, why? And simultaneously, I said, and not me.
You've done far worse shit than that guy ever did.
I've also done far fucking better.
Not really.
I personally have taken myself off of the administrative team because I know for a fact that I cannot handle it.
And I respect you for being that self-aware.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't actually remember doing anything wrong as mod. I do remember being super patient with that one guy I will not name, who
Vahkiti the
rest of you
Bionic
could
Man.
not fucking stand.
Makudi.
Ibby,
Ah, it's something in my throat.
Ibby, did you know that Ganto has a fanfiction?
I happen to be aware. Okay, so the other night, Ganto sent it to me, and by pure coincidence, I fell asleep shortly after.
You had a nice wet dream about Ganto and his OC
No,
boyfriend. I
okay,
just used
Ganto's
the wrong
already
pronouns.
said it's not one of those.
I just used the wrong pronouns, and I want to call attention to that because
Hey,
I'm
it's
bad.
okay, because the actual Ganto in the story is a guy,
Okay.
but me as a human, I am not.
Gee.
She went to the store and she got a bag of groceries. But when she went to her car, the bag broke.
I hope you understand how stupid
She was
that
very
sounds.
sad.
That going to the groceries.
Ganon went to the store and Ganon bought Ganon. Ganondorf.
You little bitch.
Buffalo.
Rob Ford Canada or Rob Ford Canada?
Canada, Rob Ford, Canada.
Oh my gosh. The freaking...
I'm crying now because I'm crying now.
Looks so much worse.
I'm crying now
so
because
much worse.
I'm crying now because I remember that Rob Ford has a brother and he's and he's an active politician.
He's
still,
the fucking Donald Trump of Canada.
and he's a dick. Why would you do that?
The latest thing is he's apparently trying to legalize tailgating.
Why would you be a bad person when your name is associated with good people?
But why would you legalize tailgating?
I don't know.
What positive things?
Someone's in a real fucking
One of
hurry,
his
that's what it
one
is.
of his political promises for his campaign was buck a beer, where he would bring the cost of beer down to $1 each. He couldn't do that, but that was one of his promises that got him into office as Premier of Ontario.
Rob Ford was a meme for being a good man.
That could technically be possible if the government paid for the rest of the cost of beer.
Yeah.
And we all do know that everyone in Ontario is just a bunch of drunkards. So,
Wow.
yeah. Sorry, Liam.
Yeah, it sounds
I
like
know.
a great idea to make beer more accessible.
Yeah.
But hey,
Well,
even our federal government is fucking garbage at this point. But hey, at least we have legalized weed now.
well, here in the United States, there's a state that's actually trying to make gun ownership mandatory, not just legal, not
Oh
just
my gosh.
accessible, mandatory.
Wow.
Guys, I have to talk about the freaking
Fanfiction?
Akaku Nuva
Oh
freaking
yeah, fuck.
sprite.
Fuck, I was distracted by my own things.
At the
oh
end
my
of this
God.
level, at the end of this level, it'll give you your rank thing again,
It's-
right?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Is
So
it literally a
next time you
how
get to
with
that
an
point,
eyepiece?
Yes. Yes, it is. They might have used
next
the-
time you get to that point, Liam, I want you to take a good long look at the surprised face of Kopaka that he got such a high-ranking score on the level.
Actually, I don't need to wait for that. I can just get back.
They might have used the bulge tool on the
Oh
mouthpiece.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
But I mean, it looks more like a how with cancer than it does in a Kaku Nuva.
It does. That's always been the Akaku Nuva, though.
Wait, what?
I mean, if you look at the Akaku Nuva,
Okay, in
it
fairness,
looks
all,
like someone.
all the Nuva masks look like they have cancer.
Oh, yeah,
I
absolutely.
I always
Nuva
thought
masks look like
Maxilos's
garbage.
quote-unquote mask looked like a Hordika how.
Kopaka Nuva was the first.
Yeah, I can see that.
Kopaka Nuva was the first Toa set that I never managed to get because I don't know why. It just sort of happened that way. Oh dear God, the Akaku Nuva does look terrible. Wow.
So basically, the Akaku Nuva looks like someone draped a piece of cloth over a how, stapled on some electronic gizmos, and just left it like that.
Yeah, so this is the mask I'm least familiar with because I never had Kopaka Nuva. It really does look like oh, okay, so basically, Bionicle fans, the Toa Nuva's redesigns weren't very well liked by Bionicle fans at the time and for years.
And now
Really
as
ever.
well.
I
mean,
like a lot of the Toa Nuva designs.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
So like, if you
Do you also like their armor pieces' plastic quality?
I mean,
Okay,
it's
I
better
will
than the
say-
fucking Mystica.
so
That is true, and also I will say
got a
I
point.
do like the Cacao Nuva just because it's the one mask that doesn't look like it has cancer.
I always thought that the Cow Nuva made Gally look like she had a pig face.
She
Kinda,
does.
but
If there was ever any Nuva mask that I didn't like, it was the Cow Nuva.
at least it didn't look like it had fucking veins and cancer and shit.
I used to dislike all of them because everyone did, but then I grew up. We all hate things when we're young.
I hate things that are stupid.
I hate things that are, you hate things that are stupid, and then you'll grow
That's
up.
why I'm boycotting Ganto's fanfiction.
Ganto is a fanfiction?
That's stupid.
Wait,
Yeah, Josie,
tell me more about this fanfiction.
Okay, so this fan fiction was conceived one day while I was on Tumblr, and I got really bored, and I didn't want to make a comic, so I decided to just write something instead.
Okay,
And
so
it spiraled out of control into this glorious fan fiction that I love.
Okay,
and
so
that you should all read.
You wrote something that's professional level quality because you were bored on the toilet one day?
Yeah. If you want to call Tumblr a toilet, that's perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, it is now. They decided,
Yeah.
hey, porn's bad.
Have they still not rescinded that?
Oh,
It
apparently
has
they
not
have.
reverted back.
Apparently
Wow.
they have, because Ganto was complaining about all the sexy butts yesterday.
And
Yeah.
still has users?
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm most surprised about. I'm just surprised that I still go on it. Like,
I'll be honest, I hate Tumblr's UI. Just all of it. I want to use Tumblr more often, but I just can't use it. I physically can't. Like, the user interface makes no sense to me. It just doesn't work. And it was working at one point when the Notch meme was a thing, and I had a Catgirl Notch account that I feel really super awkward about now.
I remember when you just finally gave up that account and gave it to Joe.
Yeah, I actually bought that account and I never used it, and I just gave it to Joe, and it's Joe's account now. I had a Toa Notch account. I'm gonna actually tweet about it at some point. So like, hey, at one point before Notch was a douchebag, there was a meme, and
Ow.
I jumped onto the bandwagon, and I photoshopped a golden mask of shielding on Notch's face. And if I'd actually been good at keeping up with alt Twitter accounts at the time, it was probably my best one. To be honest, I
sorry. I'm back.
made a lot of Bionicle references, but related them to Minecraft. And I don't think Lego Minecraft was actually a thing at the time.
That is a very good point.
Yeah, I was pathetic.
All right, so
Watch,
now that we've
watch.
beaten Hakon, we're going to
Look at his freaking.
That looks so bad.
Whoa!
we're going to take a quick break and then do some Spyro. And next time we come back to this, it will be backtracking and then Vizon.
Alright.
Wait, we're taking the break now or after the next level?
We're taking the break now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye!
Be right back, everyone.